Then what is I see about craftsmanship. So there are like a couple of attitudes that you have to to have as a craftsmanship. So basically, when you write a code, you put your passion in it. You care about your code. You see who's using the code, and then you so that that person is my customer, and it's my job to solve their problem. It's not that I'm a programmer, I just do what my client requires me to do. This is just a requirement, and then I write what the requirement told me to do. No, but it's more like I have passion. I want to write code that is the highest quality to serve my customers. So, doing unit tests, doing a clean code should be in your passion, because you want to deliver a very high quality. And then there's this career ownership. So a lot of people they don't want to develop themselves because they think, my company doesn't provide me to go to seminars, to conference, or my company don't buy me some books that I require. No, your career is your own, so you have to develop yourself, not just realize to your company. You have to do it by yourself. Don't expect your company to do it for you, because that's your career, not your company's career. Your company don't own you; it's you. And then the third one is practice and practice. Sometimes I myself download some problems in the internet, and then I just practice and then solve problems, and then learn more things. Like say when in one sprint I cannot achieve a sprint because I cannot write unit tests better, or I don't know the design pattern for this. I just learn, next time I will write unit tests better, or I will try to, refactor it better, and then I do it in my own time, not on company time. So this is what the edit of craftsmanship. And then there's this Boy Scout rule. So in America, when you go to a mountain, Boy Scout, they go to mountain, they have this motto, leave the place cleaner than when you found it. When you go to mountain, you see the mountain, a bit dirty with trash. You have an obligation to clean up the mountain, the place, and then you go home. And then that's the same with what you treat your code. When you go to, you write, you update the code from yourself or your friend, you have to leave it clean. Let's say one time you want to update, you want to update one method. This needs refactor. Okay. Let's do some refactoring, just a little bit, and then, okay, it's clean, and then I can move to the next task. Next. So, there are a couple of ethics that you need to do it. You have to have it by yourself. It's time management, and then you have to be able to say no to your boss, not say yes. When your boss asks you to the task, this is possible, you say yes, and then you have to deliver that. Even though it's impossible, no, this is impossible, I cannot do it by time, but after you say impossible, don't leave it at that. You have to provide another alternative. Why don't we just do this, and this? And then you can collaborate and communicate with other peers, like your boss, with the stakeholder, your friends. That's the work ethics that you need to have. Next. So, this is a couple of things that I've been working on to grow software craftsmanship in my team. Okay, next. The first one, I try to communicate the team goal. So basically, since I'm the CTO, I know the company goal, and then I communicate the goal between the team. Hey, our company goal is this, and then you have to achieve. This one is the KPI that I really care about. And then this is the way that I want to, the way that I do to make their more passionate. the company needs this KPI, this goal. I want to contribute to the company, and then they give the team responsibility. They give them, responsibility to choose their own technology, to choose their own way, as long as it fits the goal. And then I try to introduce the team to the stakeholders. Let's say like, I just introduce them to the SEO team, the marketing team, the sales team. Even sometimes, I try to introduce them to the agents, the real estate agents. For Urbanindo is marketplace for real estate. And then I want to understand the team, that the team want to deliver the high quality. Once you keep the team cut off some corners, they just become, they will keep cutting corners because, okay, I want to deliver high quality, but my company keeps telling me that they just cut corners, and then the team will, they will lose some care. And then help the team to improve. I do a lot of coaching, and then besides, as a CTO, I don't do much coding now, but I try to help the team to do the coaching. I help them to improve. I buy them the books that they really want, and then sometimes I evaluate this engineer, some kind of engineer, what are their weak points, and then I try to coach them to improve themselves. And then give them room to learn from mistakes. Let's say your programmers like they make some bugs, you don't punish them. You give room to them to learn from mistakes. You sit with them, you ask them what you learn from this mistake, and then what can make you improve in the next sprint or the next goal. And then there's this thing like called apprenticeship. I try to do apprenticeship in my team. I usually handle some person, and I keep tracking their capabilities, and then I want them to learn. I coach them a lot, and then after that, after the person become more master, it's turn to do apprenticeship to other team, to the most junior one. That's the ways that I personally do to grow culture of software apprenticeship in the team. Next. So, we have a couple of minutes. So, there's this. How many of you try to implement Agile? Okay, I think a lot. So, this is an Agile manifesto, as you can see. So if you try to implement Agile, I bet you have read about this: individual interaction, over process tools, working software, over compressive documentation, customer collaboration, over responding to change, over following requests. But after this Agile manifesto, a couple of engineering leaders they met again, and then they don't feel very confident with this manifesto. They build. They make a newer manifesto, because this one, the Agile, they usually assume that your developers is already good, but that's not the case. Some developers are more junior and more senior, and then they make this manifesto. Next, the new one. They try to raise the bar of the Agile manifesto to the software manifesto. So not only working software, but also well-crafted software. The software is tested, it's clean, and very high quality. And then not only respond to change, but steadily adding value. Not just adding more features or bugs, but they try to add more tasks, and then they try to make it clean. And then not only individual interaction, they make a community of professionals. They help each other to develop. And then last one, not only customer collaboration. They don't see there's no separation between customer and service or employee and employer, but all of us is in the team, in the company, is our partners. We try to achieve the common goal. That's what's called. So next. So there are a couple of references that I suggest, I recommend to you guys to read. Partner Programmers, Clean Code, Clean Coder, and Software Partnership. I hope that your program, your developers, can improve themselves. And then So for closing remarks, so the legend in the Clean Code is in yourself. So I hope you, my friends, fellow developers, fellow developers, you can be more like software campuses and deliver high quality code. Thank you.